Hi everyone, welcome to Belle's Crafts. This is my first ever tutorial and it's just to introduce you to the new folk art collection from Memory Makers. Today we're going to be making a triple diamond easel card. This is a collection of folk art. It's very beautiful. Would recommend to purchase it. It makes stunning images. I was inspired by Sam Calcott to do this design. Just think it's a beautiful design card. So we'll start to make this card. We need 2 red pieces of cardstock, and the measurements are measurements we need to cut are 12 by 6 inch in red cardstock. We need to get the diamond shapes, the half diamond shapes at the end, and to do this we will need to mark the cards at the short end. And if we just mark at 3 inch at the top of the short end, just a wee dot or a line on the top and the bottom sides, just visible to the eye. And do this before you start scoring, makes it a bit easier for you. So then we start to score, and we will be scoring at 6 inches, that's to the centre of the card. And if we turn it over and then score at 3 inches, and because I don't have a 12-inch scoreboard, if we just flick it over again and do the exact same measurements again, so we're marking it at 6 inches, then turning it over and we're marking it at 3 inches, and then turn it over to the opposite side and again just mark the 3 inches, and that will give us the folds. So where we marked the 3 inch mark at the short side of the card, we do that on each side, each card. This is how we create the half diamond shape. So next we are going to cut, first of all, draw a line from the first fold, the first score, to the 3 inch mark at the short side. If we draw the line straight down right onto the corner and do it on both sides, that will create the half diamond shape. And if we do that in all four sides, try and make them precise as possible. Once we've done that, we will score on the lines where we have marked. We just fold in the centre now, once we've created the half diamond shapes on each side. If we fold mount and fold. Just go down to make sure it's folded, and then we will pull back and create a fold towards us with the half diamond shape. So that's a mountain, a valley and a mountain fold. Yet again the same on both sides. Once we've done that, to join the two pieces together, that creates the diamond shape in the centre of the card. So we need to cut some squares or diamond shapes. Really it's a square. We'll need to cut 1, 2 and 3 red pieces measuring 4 1/8 of an inch squared, and that's on all 3. And then the same with we'll need another white piece, but we'll do that later. If we attach the centre folds together and we use one of the 4 1/8 of an inch square and glue it on or stick it on whatever you prefer, that again that'll create the diamond shape in the centre. Just go ahead to do that. Once we've done that, we do it again. Half of the half diamond, we just pop half of it on and the other half hangs off. We again glue it or just whatever adhesive you prefer to use. Just make sure it measures up straight to the end. If it's slightly off, you can trim the overhanging parts. Right. Once we've done that, we will stick the backing sheets on. If we just use the glue to pop them on, I really prefer these. I like the designs of these ones. The measurements of these are 2.5 inch by 5.5 inch. Whichever design you use, I've chosen 4 of the deer lady style, I think it is, and because 2 for the front section and 2 for the back, and 2 of the reindeer for the centre back and the other side. Again, just the sentiments on the 2 centre pieces of the card. If we just glue it all down. Next I use 2 squares, turn them round, and their measuring is 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch. Just slightly overlap them when I turn so there's a space, just to give it a wee fancy design. So double check the measurements of this again. Actually, it is from Creative Crafts. I just like the pattern on the outside, just to give some more. 3.5 inches squared. It looks slightly over. It's actually about 3.5 inches squared. If you do that on both, just double check the sizes. Now glue it all down. In total we need 4 3.5 inch white squares. The other 2 we put on end diamond shapes. And we'll layer this one with reds. It is a 3-inch square in the centre, and then we use the backing paper design, which is 3¼ inch square. And then on top of that we put our main topper, which is 3-inch squared. Now we just do the same again with the ends. Pop the white diamond shaped card on. Then the layering paper, which again is 3¼ inch squared, and then the red, which is 3-inch squared at this side, and the feature topper, it is 2.5 inch squared. Exact same measurements for the opposite side again. Then just put the backing papers on each side. I haven't done the sentiments yet for the back of my cards, but it's the same as before. It is 2.5 inches by 5.5 inches. So that's the measurements for the backing papers and your sentiments 2 sides. What I've actually done with mine is I've embellished it. There's actually some snowflake embellishments from Paper Craft Society box, and then I put some wee diamantés on, and my sentiment is Christmas blessings. I think that was from an old Hunky Dory Christmas toppers pack that I had. I hope you enjoyed watching the tutorial. The Paper Craft Society embellishments, I got them from Paper Craft Society box 36. It's a great, these can be purchased at Craftstash. As I says, the wee snowdrop embellishments. I didn't die cut them, they were there, so I thought, oh, they look pretty. Popped them on with a bit of glue and the wee diamantés. It just makes a big difference on the card. I hope you enjoyed watching my first tutorial, and that's a Hunky Dory die topper I used. That was a pack, it's an old one. You'll probably still be able to get them. I hope you can join me again for further tutorials, and hope you purchase the range from Flakes. Thank you.